So, general arrangement for ship. This is the book we are covering. The chapter name is general arrangement. And the chapter 2 is covering basic principles and illustrations. So key drawings for ship design. If you have a chance to employ by a shipbuilding company in Korea or your country as a designer, you should provide the key drawings. Right? One is general arrangement. We are covering this chapter. And the other one is lines drawing. And the other one is a mid-section drawing. Key drawing. And this one is a building in Seoul. This one is the tallest building in Korea, in Seoul area, 105 or 15 something floors. It looks like a ship for me, building. And height is about 500 meters in the building. And the general arrangement, each floor has how many rooms, and which room is used for which. Is a hotel, is a department store, is an office. And then lines is outer shape of the building or shape. Appearance. Right? There is a ship and airplane is curved shape. Also car has a surface of curved surface. Any of the car. So that lines drawing is, and then midsection is midship, in the middle. This building, how do you think which one is the weakest point for the structure? It's just wind. No, I'm saying which position of the building is the weakest point? For me, my weakest point is the middle. Okay. Right. How about this building? If you want to break this building, what happens? By the wind or wave or something. Where should we break? No. Very hitting. Beam. One ended beam. Video called mechanical property, some solid mechanics. Have you heard of class solid mechanics? Yes. Beam. Two sides supported. Yes. One side supported. Force and high stress goes to this side. Right? The building is same as this. Wind pressure goes to the highest stress there. That's why you need to have a more bigger area bottom and also stronger area. But for the airplane and ship, the midsection is the weakest point because there is no support, right? No support. Ship and airplane. So in the middle is the weakest point. So that's why the midsection drawing is important for the structural strength. And general arrangement is important for cargo. And cargo goes you the money, right? You earn money because of the cargo carrying. And engine size, engine location, accommodation location, and pilot house. And outer shape you are important for the hydrostatic and hydrodynamic. So wave and wind and water and displacement is the weight or volume. And then also speed and stability is important because of the lines. So this one is a sample drawing of general arrangement. Complicated. 3,300 TU container ship. You know about what is TU now, right? 20 feet equivalent unit of box container. So this ship can carry 3,000, more than 3,000 containers here, containers, right? And arrangement, rooms and mostly rooms. But this one, this is the we call superstructure for pilot house there, hotel facility, and also engine room here, engine room. Anyway, so somebody, one of you can draw this drawing and then sign them, because this is your output of your work. And this one shows a sample of lines drawing. So outer skin shape of the ship. Similarly to the airplane, similarly to the car, you need to such a thing for the outer skin. So this one is a body plan. Body plan, see, let me show. This one says number 4, 5, 6, right? Let me show you 4, and then here is a 4, station 4. Station 1 to 20, right? 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So each section, you're cutting your body, or you're cutting the fish, 20 pieces, and each section has different shape. And that one is drawn like this. It's very similar to the map. Map is showing the height, same height contours, right? Same height contours. Similar. And then this is a profile seen in the side of the ship. This one is a water plane area, seeing the ship from the high sky. And this line is given as this kind of curves. And if you cut the ship in this way, the curve like this one is coming. So it's complicated. When I was a student, I should draw this one as a composite by pencil and plastic. The difficult thing is the point like this one should be checked by each drawing, should be correspondence. Nowadays, the computer is good. They are doing that. Here, the dimension of the shape, the lengths, 2 different lengths, and breadth and depth and distance. Can you answer what is the depth and depth? I showed you on the picture last time. What is the difference between depth and depth? Somebody can answer?
무슨 한국어로 이야기해도 되나요?
네?
한국어로 이야기해도 되나요? 아니면 영어로?
둘 다 하는 거 좋겠네.
우선 그 한국어로 설명하면은 그 드래프트는 수면으로부터 배가 아래로 잠긴 높이만 생각을 하는 거고, 뎁스는 이제 수면 위에서 튀어나온 높이까지 생각을 해서 해당 높이를 고려하면 이제 그래서 뎁스가 항상 드래프트보다 더 큰 값을 가지게 된다고 설명하셨던 것 같은데.
맞습니다. 그런데 그 차이는 뭐라고 그랬죠?
거기까지는 기억이 안 나요.
English then say again in English.
Definition of draft is the height between the water and the deepest point of the ship, and the depth is the deepest point of the ship and the top point of the ship above the water sea level.
Let me explain this picture. This is a mid-section drawing. Mid-section drawing. So you see that structural pieces are shown here. Because this one is a mid-section cutting here, but structural integrity, structural strength should be calculated by this drawing, and also checked by the surveyor or classification society. But here, see that we call this is a main deck. Main deck. There are many different decks. How many floors? Right? There are floors in the ship also. Right? The floor is same as a deck, but here is one main deck. Main deck is the most important deck. And up to main deck, we call this is a depth of the ship. Up to main deck. And draft line is somewhere here. Water level. There is a limitation of draft line. Then there is a remaining one. Depths, and we call this one is as different wording. Somebody can remember. Nobody. Everybody. Yeah. So that's what the field. We show you the. Oh, yeah. First class. This one. Freeboard. Why we need to have a freeboard? Why? Security. Safety. Because see, if I put more cargo, water level is increasing, right? Up to where? Up to here. Then the ship is sinking down. Right? So because the wave is coming, so that we need to have a clearance to protect the ship from water inflowing into the ship. That is freeboard. So difference between depth and draft is freeboard. Let me come back to right. So I covered up to this section drawing. This is important. Three key drawings, general arrangement, lines, and midship section drawing. Is for structural strengths. And then principles. Where to locate this room? Classroom. Where to locate the restroom? Where to locate the staircase? The designer should decide based on what? It should have some kind of principle. There can be a conflict between engine location and small power yachts. If engine is close by your bedroom, the noise is coming, right? So I want to be, my room should be quiet for bedroom. Right? So it should be far away from the engine room, but ship is small, and engine cannot be located far away. It should be near the midship, middle of the ship. if the ship is big and it can be located far away, there is a conflict. So midship position of the cabin accommodation is preferred because if ship is moving, rolling, and pitching and something, the quiet region in terms of motion is in the midpoint of the ship, right? Ship is handling, right? So midship is also more quiet in terms of, so that small ships, engine location and also cabin accommodation is completing each other. And it is general term that every designer will come up with the same answer. Similarly to your, say, hair designer or fashion designer or any picture, or say something like dish, restaurant, cook has their own taste, very similar. So every designer has their own preference. That is a difficulty of designing, or also good point of designing. That's why we need to have experience and creativity for the general arrangement and also design. Right? This one, I'm saying that my office is another building. The building name is Eureka. Eureka is from I think Archimedes. And that building at the floor, first floor, we had this ship. So sometimes we can have a visit to this building to see this ship. And this ship is coming from STX. STX was another big company in Korea. Now it disappeared. It's showing the about 3,000 TEU container ship, length, breadth, depth, and service speed 22 knots. And this one is made of wood. And this is a model of the ship because the ship full size is 200, but this one is only say 10 meter. Here, wood ship is in the building. You can visit. But this wood model is for what? For the model test. We will learn about this model testing for the ship model. Anyway, the wood model is a miniature of the full-size ship and built by engineers and to test in the something like a swimming pool. We are using this one as a desk. Principles again, primary function must be governed with that. What is the prime function of the ship? For the fishing boat, the main function should be catching fish. Right? So fish catching equipment should be located first, and also the cargo tank that fish can be stored. That is the important function of the fish. Cargo ship, important function is cargo handling, so that cargo handling equipment and also from the ship on and off. There is a special ship called the Ro-Ro. Ro-Ro ship is a short name for roll on and roll off ship. Roll on and roll off. The ferry boat or car carrier. You never see the. Have you seen the big ship yourself? Somebody? Have you seen a big ship? Big ship. 12 floor ship. So you see at the port. Yeah. How long? 100? bigger or smaller? Smaller than.
주신 예 주신
Right. What is that? What was the question? 13th floor, 100, Panama. 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 What is Panama? Panama. Canal. Panama is name of country in the middle America, middle of America. Panama. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Panama is a country name. In the country, there is a canal, and that connects two oceans, Atlantic Ocean and Pacific Ocean, because the continent divides two oceans. And Panama is in the middle and very narrow. That's why they have a cutting waterway to pass ships. We call this canal. But limitation because of the width of the canal. Right? So he's saying maximum Panama. No. Panama Canal has a maximum size of ship passing through of width. That was 32.2 meters. So he's saying Panamax colors of the ship. Maximum breadth or length also there's a limitation. So he's saying 3,000, 40,000. Oh, 400 meters. There's a length. Right, you will see in the later stage of that limitation of coming from Panama Canal. Right? There's a roller ship. See in the rotation also. Oh, this one is car carrier. Car carrier. So, do you have any car? Have you have your own car? Only one person? Which car is it? Your car. Toyota. Right. Toyota is coming from Japan. So Toyota company is number 1, number 2 around the world. Produce our car. Right? So they export cars to where did you buy your car? From? Oh, Toyota is constructed, built, made inside France. Different city. But many of Korean cars, Hyundai Motors, they export. Japan also export. Even though there is a factory in France, there are many transportation. So this kind of ship is needed. Right? They carry only new ships, all the new ships, new cars, thousands of them. Right? And there is a ramp and put down in the port, and the car is moving. There's a parking, it's a parking structure, big parking structure, and parking structure is moving. And this one we call the ramp for the loading and unloading of the car, and we call this is a roll on and roll off ship. The car is moving, rolling is higher, right? So we call this is a roll and roll on roll ships. Okay. That's enough for any questions? No questions. See you.